Jai Gurudev parents and children. Today in this revision video, I will be explaining you how to write the assessment. So parents, I request you to provide them with the printouts of the question paper which I will be sending it on Monday the 21st at 4 o'clock. If it is not possible to provide the printout, children can answer in ruled sheets, that is ruled A4 sheets. If the child is answering in the ruled sheets, there are few things to be followed. Name of the child, class and section should be mentioned properly on top right hand side of the answer sheets. And I request parents to set the timer so that the children can adhere to the given time and complete the assessment. Let the handwriting be legible neatly with one finger space between the words, and they just have to copy down the names and the question numbers and answer it in words, and they need not copy the complete questions. Children, I hope you all have prepared for the revision. Yes? Come on, let's revise the topics which we had learnt. Children, do you remember the story of Ravi, Rishi, Nisha and Arun? Yes, they enjoyed a lot playing their favorite games, right? And they also visited Rishi's home. Children, what did you understand from that story? Though Ravi, Rishi, Nisha and Arun were best friends, they had their own likes and dislikes in each and everything, right? Each one of us are unique and we have to be friends with everyone, and we should always learn good things from everyone, right? Yes. And do you remember Rishi also introduced his family members to all of us, right? And Rishi's is a big family. Yes. Children, what do you mean by big family? Yes, a family which has many members like grandfather, grandmother, father, mother, brothers and sisters living together is called as big family. Yes. And a family which has mother, father, brother and sister living together, such family is called as small family. Yes. So there are two types of families, big family and small family. Children, family plays an very important role in our life. We get love and care from our family. They tell us stories, they play with us, we pray and eat together, and they also help us in our studies, right? And we also help our parents in doing some household works, right? Yes, we should always make them happy by doing good things and by studying well. Children, we have learned a lot about living things and non-living things, right? What are living things, children? Yes, things that can breathe, grow, feel and can move on their own. Such things are called as living things, and they also need food, air and water. Very good. Now let's see the characteristics of living things. Living things need food, air and water. Living things can feel, they can grow. Living things can move on their own and they reproduce. They give birth to their young ones. Examples: human beings, animals, birds, insects, plants, and trees. Now, what are non-living things, children? Yes, things that cannot breathe, grow, move, and cannot feel. Such things are called as non-living things. And they don't need food, air, and water. Now let's see the characteristics of non-living things. Non-living things do not need food, air, and water. They cannot feel, they cannot move, and they cannot grow. Non-living things do not have life. Examples: clothes, car, book, ball, bag, pencil, house, chair, etc. Children, all the things on earth is divided into two groups and they are natural things and man-made things. Very good. Now what are natural things? Things that are naturally present in our nature and not made by man. Such things are called as natural things. Natural things. All living things are natural things. Example: human beings, animals, birds, insects, plants, and trees. Some of the natural things like sun, moon, stars, water, rocks, mountains, and clouds. They have no life. So these are the examples of natural non-living things. Now, what are man-made things, children? Yes, things made by man for our use and comfort. Such things are called as man-made things, and all non-living things are man-made things. Man-made things. Examples: ball, television, mobile, school bag, computer, table, clock, car, and chair, etc. All these man-made things have no life. They are all non-living things. Plants around us. We know that plants make our environment cool, happy, beautiful, and they also help us in many ways, right? And plants are of different shapes and sizes. So come on, let's revise the lesson plants. Different types of plants. Some plants are very small and they have soft green and delicate stem. Such plants are called as herbs. For example, coriander, grass, wheat, etc. Next, some plants are neither too big nor too small. They are bushy plants and they have woody stems. Such plants are called as shrubs. Very good. Now, for example, rose plant, jasmine plant, hibiscus plant, etc. Next, some plants are big and huge and they have hard, thick, brown stem called the trunk and they are called as trees. Very good. For example, banyan tree, coconut tree, mango tree, apple tree, etc. Next, some plants cannot stand on their own. They need help. Such plants are called as climbers and they have weak stem and they take the support of walls, sticks or other plants. For example, money plant, bean plant, grapevine, etc. And some plants have weak stem and they cannot stand at all and they spread on the ground. They are called as creepers. For example, pumpkin plant, watermelon, sweet potato, etc. Next, some plants have thorns and they are called as thorny plants. Like for example, cactus. And some plants grow in water. They are called as aquatic plants. For example, lotus, water lily, etc. Next, children, how do plants grow? Yes, plants grow from seeds. This process of the growth of a seed into a plant is called germination. Next, parts of the plant. Children, which part grows under the ground? Yes, it is roots. Roots are the important and underground part of a plant which holds the plant very tightly in the soil and they take water and all the good things from the soil. Children, which part is this? Yes, it's a stem. The stem is the part of the plant which is found above the ground. A stem is the support system of the plant which helps the plant to stand straight and it takes water and all the good things from the roots and sends it to all the parts of the plant. Next, what is this, children? What do we call this as? Yes, it is leaf. Leaves are the most important part of a plant and green leaves prepare food for the plants. So they are called as the kitchen of the plants. Next, what is this, children? Yes, it's a flower. Flowers are the most beautiful and colorful part of a plant, and they also produce fruits. Very good. Now, children, the part which grows above the ground is called as shoot. The parts which grow above the ground is called as shoot. The parts which grow below the ground, it is called as root. So shoot and root are the two main parts of the plant. Children, now we revised all the lessons, right? So now it's time for quiz. Now I will be asking you few questions and you will have to answer it. And if you answer it correctly, you will get 1 point for each questions. Now let's see who scores the highest. Come on, let's begin. Quiz time. First question. Family members celebrate festivals dash. And the options are separately, together. Yes, family members celebrate festivals together. Very good. Now second question. The most beautiful part of a plant is options stem or flower. Yes, it is flower. Very good. The third question. Circle those that move on their own. Dog, chair, car, rabbit. Children, now can you identify the things that can move on their own? Yes, dog. Next, rabbit. Very good. So dog and rabbit can move on their own. Now fourth question. The two types of families are small and dash family. Options joint or big. Yes, it is big. Now fifth question. I have a thin stem and need support to grow. Who am I? Climber or herb? Yes, it is climber. Climbers need support to grow, right? And they take the support of sticks or walls. Very good. Sixth question. A car moves. It uses petrol and gets energy to move. Is it a living thing or a non-living thing? Yes, it is a non-living thing. Very good. Now, seventh question. Observe and circle the things that are natural non-living things. Water, pen, stone, and bat. Children, now can you identify the things that are natural non-living things? Yes, it is water and stone. Very good. Whereas pen and bat are man-made things. Very good, children. Next question. Short and bushy plants are dash. Options trees, shrubs. Yes, it is shrubs. Very good. Now, ninth question. I am the most important and underground part of a plant, and I hold the plant very tightly in the soil. Who am I? Options: root, stem. Yes, it is root. Very good. Now the last question. People living together in a house make a family. Very good, children. Children, now we answered all these questions orally by seeing the screen, right? But how will you answer in the answer sheet? You need not copy the whole sentence. Now look at this slide, children. I have written the question numbers to the left of the margin, and to the right of the margin I have written the answers. Similarly, you just have to copy the main and the question numbers and answer it. And you need not copy the whole sentence, children. You just have to write the answers in the answer sheet. Thank you. Jai Gurudev.